Time now for our 4 minutes, 4 questions segment. This is where I deflate our business editor, Wes Brown, here with a beat down on these 4 questions. You got 2 questions. I got 2 questions.
I've got 2.
I'm going to let you go first.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's hear it.
As you know, this week is Walmart Shareholder Week, and it's going to be Wally World up in Northwest Arkansas. My question to you is, what is the most important shareholder-related event that's going to happen this week with Walmart?
Well, there's some things that could happen and some things that should happen.
Okay.
So I will say we're going to hear more about this reorganization that the domestic Walmart stores are undergoing. We've been seeing some reporting from our folks at the City Wire up there on that. I think we're going to see some more detail about the wage front, how Walmart is trying to raise their frontline employees' pay. What should happen, I'm not saying it will, but what should happen is we should hear a little bit more guidance on what's going to happen with the Federal Corruptions Practices Act. This has been a long-going investigation for Walmart, and they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars on this.
Right, on legal fees.
Time to clear some of this up.
Right. I think what we'll see, I think we should hear something about Sam's Club. I think Sam's Club has been behind their competitors for quite a while, and I think they've got to do something to gain some ground on their competitors. So that's what I think you might hear something about this week.
Lots of good stuff to think of. All right, my question to you is the highly watched first quarter gross domestic product, GDP, supposed to come out later this month. Do you think that it is going to show that the U.S. has gained momentum, or do you think that it's going to show that we are experiencing another potential post-recession slowdown?
Well, ever since we came out of the Great Recession, we're starting to see, we would get 2 quarters where we would have some momentum, we gained some ground, but then we would have 1 month where, or 1 quarter where we would just drop back. But what I think, just because of the situation with jobs, we're not seeing a lot of job growth. We're not seeing a lot of wage growth in the job sector. So I think we're going to see a slowdown. I think the last quarter we came out at 2.2%, and I think it's going to go backwards.
And we have seen some numbers in the manufacturing sector with a little bit of a look ahead at production that also show some things maybe just a little queasy, might be a good adjective for how it might go this summer.
I just don't think the U.S. economy is gaining steam. It's not gaining any momentum.
All right, your turn to ask me.
Last week, or this week, there was news that came out of Memphis that the I-55 bridge will be shut down for 9 months in 2017. Some of the residents fear that's going to be Armageddon traffic down there. But also there's some predictions of catastrophic economic impact. What do you think about that?
That's a main corridor for business, particularly across Arkansas to Tennessee. That's a big traffic corridor, that I-55 bridge that you're talking about. The I-40 bridge has undergone a lot of construction over the last several years, and it doesn't seem to have brought things to a complete halt. They are talking about not opening or not closing the I-55 bridge until the I-40 bridge is opened up all the way. So I feel like that the corridor will be there. In a sense, to me, commerce between Arkansas and Tennessee on that route is a little bit like water. It's going to find a way to run downhill. I think they'll find an alternate route. I don't think it's Armageddon. I don't think it'll be catastrophic.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah, I know. I'll be right on that one. You'll be wrong on that one.
Okay.
All right, my question to you, final question. You've been talking to analysts about Murphy Oil Corporation's recent downgrades. It's pushed their stock to close to a yearly low. How long do you think it's going to take before this Arkansas oil giant either recovers, and will the current executive team, are they going to emerge unscathed in all this?
Well, I'm going to answer your question with a question. How long will the price of crude oil continue to be down? As long as the price of crude oil is down and the price of natural gas is down, Murphy Oil is going to struggle. Crude oil last year about this time was about $100 a barrel. Right now it's right at $52, $53 a barrel, and that's half of their market share. So it's going to be tough going for them until that price improves. The other thing, you asked a question about their executive team. Will they emerge unscathed? I guarantee you they're not going to give their operations manager in the oil and production more than 1 or 2 years to get things turned around. If they don't, they're going to kick him out the door.
I think some of the things that people forget, too, is that Murphy Oil used to be boosted by being both an upstream and a downstream business. And so they used to benefit from the fact that what is now Murphy USA, when oil prices were low on the production side, the refining end carried them a little bit. They don't have that now. Here's my last question for you on that, too. Could they sell? Are they a target for takeover?
If prices continue to be down, I say for a year or two, if oil prices continue to be below $60 a barrel, they will be a target in the next few years.
All right, he's Wes Brown. That is this week's 4 Minutes, 4 Questions. You can check out our full podcast at talkbusiness.net every Tuesday afternoon, and you can keep up with daily business and political news at talkbusiness.net. I'm Roby Brock with Wes Brown. Thanks for watching.